Scorpio, the energies around going on right now, not just for you, but for everybody, are pretty intense right now. And there's a lot coming up to the surface, secrets being revealed. There's also question marks about what way you're going to move forward. And with it ties up this kind of karmic turning point that kind of, asks you if you're ready for something new, turning the page. Now, we're going to tune in now and start off with your dominant energy first. But just a quick reminder that if you want to watch the link to the extended by the end of this reading, that's where we dive deeper into all of the details. We clarify all of the positions, and we go into the other person's energy if you are dealing with somebody. We also get more so into their next moves, actions, all that good stuff in the extended. If you want to watch that, the link to the extended is down in the first comment that I pinned down below, but also you can find in the description box below as well. Now, for those of you guys who have been asking me for personal readings, I have the link available now, so you can book a personal reading if you have any personal questions. Again, the link to that is also down in the description box below and the first comment pinned below. All right, without further ado, let's jump right in. Let's tune in first to your dominant energy. And you are starting during this time with the dominant energy of the drumroll. Yeah. Okay. Let's have a seat. Let's get comfortable. Let me stretch because, as I said, these energies are intense. It's not going to be easy, but I do see a way forward because there's something here showing up in your life. For some of you guys, it's about to happen. For others, it's already kind of happening. But the real turning point is having to do with something that has been avoided. Whether it's a conversation, whether it's a confrontation, emotions, avoiding emotions, right? Something here that has been swept under the rug, per se. But at this point, you can no longer unsee the big elephant that's in the room. It doesn't fit there anymore. Because what this is saying is that there's a disruption that's about to happen. Now, it has a number 16 on it also. Something very important will be happening on the 16th. For others of you, it's 16 days from now. But the number 16 is very important right now for you. However, do not fear, do not worry, because that is equal to 7, which means that no matter what happens, no matter what goes down, what disruption, what chaos, what big unexpected shift or change, you are being guided and protected with the number 7. So if you see number 7 somewhere, 777, 707, the number 7. Just know that no matter what, you are being divinely guided. Pay attention to the signs, the signals, the synchronicities, because this is also saying that you will be getting some guidance from the universe. You will be seeing synchronistic things happen all of a sudden. Like, for example, you know that you've been on, following a certain kind of subject matter audience on social media. It's just an example. And then you open up your app and it's as if, for some reason, it says that you're following someone's page that you could have sworn you would never have followed. You don't even know who that person is, but there's a message there. It's just an example. Something synchronistic there that is guiding your way forward. Of course, you could see the number 7. You could hear things that people say randomly that have the answers. But this is all about something that you've been avoiding, because it's like you've been avoiding the shakeup. You didn't want this disruption to happen. You don't want it to happen. For a lot of you, what I'm sensing is that this intensity is unavoidable because it's something here that is testing you in some way. It's like you've been wanting to keep it under control. You're like, okay, no. I've been keeping it steady. I've been keeping it under control, whether this situation, your feelings, your emotions, what you want to say, the unspoken words, whatever it is. But I feel that this can no longer remain as a surface level thing. Whatever's been down here is rising up like the volcano. Now let's go ahead and tune in. But again, it's nothing to fear, because this disruption comes with a blessing in disguise, and it comes to clear out and clean out what isn't for you, what has been dysfunctional, that has been difficult for you to notice. And if you have noticed it, it's been difficult for you to stay away from, move away from, or confront. Now, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, comment down below, letting me know how these readings all resonate for you. Also, make sure that if you do enjoy the reading, give the video a thumbs up, because when you give the video a thumbs up, you like the video. Not only is it free, but you also help support me and the channel. Thank you all so much for your love and support. All right, let's go ahead and tune right in. Okay. You could be dealing with the sign of Gemini. I see the sign of Sagittarius. Whatever other sign this is doesn't necessarily have to be any of those. And remember, this is a general reading, so take the reading how it resonates. Of course, for most of you guys, it is a love reading, because that's what, mostly comes up. But for others of you, this could be happening in your career, family, finances, friends, whatever other area, personal life. All right, let's see. So what's coming through for you is, you're ignoring something. You've asked for this. You've asked the universe for something that is literally already, it's no longer on the horizon. I mean, the horizon is like over there, right? At one point, I see that this situation, person, place, thing on the outside was on the horizon. But now, it's right in front of your face. It's right in front of you. But yet you're still ignoring it. You don't want to look at it. You don't want to see it. Now, is this something here that you don't want to see because it's going to change something within you, within the connection, situation, whatever this is? Or is it something that you already perceive as, you know what, it's not going to work anyway, so I'd rather just ignore it. I don't want to pay attention to it. it's going to remain the same anyway. Nothing's going to change. So why even bring it up into the open? We're going to find out, because there's still some kind of dismissive energy from your part. You're dismissing this. You're not really wanting to see it. For some of you, it's because there's something that you are kind of feeling a little bit apathetic about. It's like thinking about the worst case scenario. But what if it crumbles? But what if that happens? I'd rather not even open up to that. But again, the Tower showing up, the disruption, it's already here. It's your dominant energy. It's like the more that you try to avoid it, the more that you communicate to the universe that the universe has to now step in to show it to you, to show whatever it is that's been hidden, to expose the truth to secrets. We're going to see what that's all about. Let me know in the comments below as well. Now, I see that for you, it's a little bit challenging for you to be forgiving about a situation. Right now, you're showing up as not really hearing the wake-up call. It's like you're tired, you got 2 hours of sleep, and you forgot to turn off your alarm. It's still set up, and it's ringing. And it's ringing, and it's ringing, and it's ringing, and you hit snooze. Rings again. You hit snooze, and it rings again. So what's going on here? I feel that right now it's a little bit challenging for something to come together. Either you with a person, this could be a reconciliation. It's difficult for that to happen though. Because there's something here that you are not wanting to look at. Because this is a trumpet call. But it's like, are you really not hearing it, or are you not wanting to hear it? Because this is already about things that can no longer remain on the surface. This is not a surface level type of interaction. This is already about raw honesty, because this disruption brings out the truth, the raw honesty, the illusions. It breaks through anything that is out of alignment. Anything that is out of alignment with your truth will crumble. If you're doing something that you're not fully aligned with, but you're still doing it, disruption. However, there's an outside energy coming through for you. And this outside energy finds it challenging to let go. They're holding on. They don't want to let go. And there's also something related to whoever this outside energy person is, where it's also not easy for this person to think outside the box. And I feel that there's a judgment here happening. You're getting judgment. It's almost as if you are judging this outside energy for something, like one of those "I told you so" situations. But I feel that this is a time where you need to ask yourself, is it the smartest thing for you to be as critical about this as you want to be? Or is it better to just keep silent and let them learn their lessons? because I feel that this can either make or break something here. If you speak too soon, if you speak harshly, judge harshly before you know all the facts. Remember, this brings out the facts. Could that create an even bigger gap of separation, of conflict, of, not being able to resolve things? Or will it actually deepen it? We're going to see. Now, I see that in the recent past, you were moving forward. You took action with something, with someone. You were excited. You were like, let's give it a go. There's a lot of enthusiasm, exciting energy, a lot of passion, lots of passion from your side. But I also see that you weren't really thinking too far ahead. You were just kind of like very in the moment. Let's have fun, right? Yes, let's do this. Going with the flow. You weren't really planning for the future. Nothing wrong with that. And I feel that there's this energy here in the recent past that you were dealing with that was there also for what you were giving. And they were giving also on the surface level, like just enough to keep the situation in flow. But I don't see any depth yet happening in the recent past. We're going to see. We're going to clarify. Now, let's move on to what's going on right now, your present energy. I feel like right now, in the present energy, you are coming through knowing inside your soul. It's like the messages that you're about to receive and are receiving right now have to do with your soul wanting to speak out now. This is not your ego. This is your soul. I feel that it comes with depth because with the Lover showing up here for you on your side, there's a big decision that you're going to have to make. And this is the karmic turning point I'm talking about. It's showing up already for you, right here, right now. If it hasn't happened, it's about to. And this decision is something here that can open up the future for you in a very powerful way. But the emphasis is on aligning with what is true to you, what you are completely aligned with, what you are completely saying yes to. And if there's an if or but or not really, maybe, or a no, and you go against that, that's where this can spiral backwards. This is some kind of energy there that is pulling you in. It feels destined, it feels strong, it feels intense because it is. It's a connection here that is real, it's true, and there is a lot of attraction, there's a lot of chemistry, there's that energy of the way that you came about, with this outside energy, and the way that they connected with you was in a very auspicious way, like almost magical, almost like, wow, how is it that I met this person during this time, right? One of those type of like destined type of connections. Now, I see that this outside energy right now, there is something about them that no longer wants things to stay the same. For some of you, someone here is moving on and or about to. They're not happy about it. It's not an easy move for them. This is not easy for them. But I feel that whatever it is that you haven't said is something that this person has been waiting on. Again, unspoken words, unspoken emotions. And I feel that, I mean, we haven't even gotten to these, but we will. I just have to make a connection right now. I'm sensing that this is kind of asking you, are you willing to dive deep into this and ask the deeper questions? Not only to you, listening to your soul, but also directly asking those questions. Because there's a transition that's happening. There's a lot of like moving energy. Nothing is still right now. The direction isn't clear. The path ahead isn't clear yet. You're still having to make this decision. And this person, it's difficult for them too, as well. Now, in the near future, your future self is jumping into this reading and saying, hey, if you're willing to put in the work, to put in the effort, something here has the potential to reshape itself. But it will require focus. It will require long-term vision. Not just right here, right now, what makes me feel safe, what protects me. Because the outside energy in the near future, they are showing up as wanting this with a lot of passion, a lot of attraction, and awakened. Because this person is also highly intuitive. But I see that someone here is testing your control right now. These guys. And the question is, will you continue to hold the power, to hold the control? Because you don't want this to erupt. You don't want the disruption to happen by staying silent, right? Or are you willing to reveal what's really on your mind, in your heart, in your soul? That means vulnerability. Right now, a lot of signs are getting this. Something similar about the vulnerabilities coming out into the open. And being able to give you the answers. Let's clarify. Let's clarify why you are showing up here as this Four of Cups energy. It's karmic, I told you. This is a karmic turning point. And I'm sensing that right now you're feeling stuck. You're not sure what to do. That's what you're telling yourself. Because the Eight of Swords is saying, oh, you do know. The universe is sending you the signs, the signals, the exits, right? The exit away from feeling stuck. Oh, you don't know what to do. That means that your mind is playing one on you. It's like you're overthinking it. All of the fears. Oh, but no, what if this ends up happening? What if that ends up happening? But there's also the direct push from karma, the justice showing up here. If you don't create the balance now by bringing out the truth, asking for the truth, karma will do it for you. Because right now, the scales have to be balanced in order for these energies to continue forward. I see that there is something related to, it's kind of like attention. Someone here not getting the attention that they want, not wanting to ask for their needs, desires, that kind of thing. But I'm also seeing here right underneath this one that there is a real deep bond. It's a soulmate union, soulmate connection. Right now, you're at the juncture point of making a decision. Now, let's go ahead and clarify this other energy. So, what's holding this person back is some kind of internal conflict, unresolved internal conflict. If this conflict happened, has happened, is happening between you and this individual, it's bothering them a lot. This can also be external, people gossiping, the energy of one person wanting one thing, the other person wanting another, some kind of conflict that has ended up in a big, huge disappointment. I feel like this person expected things to go one way, and it's not happening for them. And I feel that part of it has to do with the fact that they're unwilling to open up as well. But yet, they're still holding on to this. They're holding on to it still. Because the passion is there, the attraction is there, and right underneath this one, the emotions are there. The feelings are there. And yes, it's like the flame is there. The feelings are there. But the truth is still underneath the surface. So we're going to go into the extended to see who this person is, more so about their energy. But before we do that, let's go ahead and get a final message for you. Untrustworthy. There are trust issues here. The trust issues are keeping this from flowing. It says here, what are you looking at? I've made mistakes and lied in the past. Will you ever trust me again? All right. I've got questions that need answers. So in the extended, we're going to dive deeper into who this person is, their subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how the situation is all going to turn out and develop for you, what's going to be the final result, and we will end the reading with any guidance messages from Spirit. So I'll see you in the extended, and if you want a personal reading, you can also find the link down in the description box below. And in the extended is where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how this entire situation is all going to develop and turn out for you. And we're going to go ahead and get a final message from Source. Okay, so that final message will tie everything up for you. If you want to watch a link to the extended, you can watch that link to the extended down in the description box below. You will find that link. For any personal readings, also, you can find the link to my personal readings down in the description box below. And check out all of your monthly readings, your mid-monthly readings, all of your last week's readings, blessings readings, love readings. You can find all of those links to your sign down in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. Take very good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye-bye. And right now, all of my personal readings are $20 off using the special discount code GOODLUCK20. You can check the personal reading link down in the description box below. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And check out my website at genamoon.com. Click on shop. I do have new jewelry pieces, rings, bracelets, crystals, necklaces, and so much more for both men and women. So check that out at genamoon.com and click on shop, and follow me on Instagram at GenaMoonOfficial, as I will be posting more on there.